Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into a fascinating story about a clever but lazy boy who finds a way to beat his laziness and turn his life around. By the end of this story, you'll discover how a person can use their creativity to overcome challenges and work harder. And that's not all. Along the way, we'll learn some new words and how to use them in sentences, making it a fun way to practice English. So stick around until the end. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there was a boy named Ethan. Ethan lived in a cozy home on the outskirts of town with his parents. Though he was bright, Ethan had a big problem. He was incredibly lazy. Every day, Ethan helped his father in their wheat fields. But his only job was to scare away the birds that tried to eat their crops. While most people used sticks or slingshots, Ethan didn't like running around. Instead, he set up wooden posts connected with ropes all over the field. This way, he could pull the ropes from one spot to scare the birds, all while lying down. His father admired Ethan's cleverness but often worried, what will happen if I fall sick? Can Ethan handle everything by himself? One fateful summer, during a dry spell, Ethan's father became very ill. Ethan had to take care of the fields on his own. Despite his intelligence, Ethan wasn't used to hard work, and the crops began to wither. One evening, as Ethan sat under the stars feeling defeated, he thought, why didn't I ever try harder? Now my family's hopes are slipping away. The next morning, Ethan heard some commotion in the village. A royal messenger announced a grand competition at the king's palace, with a chest of gold as the prize. Ethan saw this as a chance to save his family. Without hesitation, he declared, I'll join the competition. The villagers laughed. Ethan? Competing against the kingdom's strongest? He doesn't stand a chance. They said. But Ethan didn't care. He packed his things and left for the palace, determined to prove. After 3 long days of travel, the competition began. The first challenge was to cross a wide lake. The top 3 contestants would advance to the final round. As the race began, most participants dove into the water and started swimming. Ethan, however, stood at the edge, thinking, I'm not strong enough to outswim them. What else can I do? Suddenly, Ethan had an idea. He dashed into the nearby woods, gathered some fallen branches, and built a small raft. Using another branch as a paddle, he began rowing across the lake. While the swimmers grew tired, Ethan's raft steadily glided over the water. By the time he reached the other side, Ethan was among the first 3 to finish. The final round took place the next day. Each contestant was given a large wooden block and tasked with pushing it 1 kilometer to the finish line. Behind them lay various tools they could choose to help. The first contestant picked a rope to pull his block, while the second used a lever to move his. Ethan, however, didn't rush. He examined the tools carefully and picked a knife. The crowd gasped. A knife? What good is that? They wondered. Ethan began carving his block, shaping it into a sphere. After an hour of work, he stood up, now with a wooden ball instead of a heavy block. As the other contestants struggled, Ethan easily rolled his ball down the path. With all his effort and determination, he crossed the finish line first, shocking everyone. The crowd erupted in cheers. The boy they had mocked as lazy had outsmarted everyone. This story teaches us that even if someone is lazy, they can achieve great things with creativity and a strong reason to succeed. Ethan's love for his family gave him the drive to overcome his laziness and work hard. So, whenever you feel lazy, find your why. It could be for your loved ones, your dreams, or even to prove doubters wrong. A meaningful goal can inspire you to give your best. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. And don't forget, being lazy is not an issue, staying lazy is. Thank you for watching.